Hello and welcome to section 3 of chapter 4 on neurobiology. We're going to be looking at mapping the brain. It's real brief, but it's very important to look at to kind of understand, how we know all these things of what's going on in the brain. So to map the brain, which is difficult to do because it's in your skull and it kind of keeps you alive. There are electrical and magnetic detection. Brain waves can be registered with electrodes, and so you can wear this kind of funny hat thing that measures different electrodes. This is called an electroencephalogram or an EEG. I don't ever want to try to pronounce that again. I'm kind of having trauma over that. So we're just going to go with EEG. It's kind of neat. You understand that things are going on in the brain, but it's a lot like listening to a ball game outside of the stadium. You know the crowd cheered, and you know something happened, but you have no idea what's going on. And there's also needle electrodes that go into the brain, which is more precise. The brain actually doesn't have any neurons, like in terms of pain. It doesn't have a sense of feeling. The skull does and the skin. But once you get to the brain, you can touch it and you don't even feel it. There's also transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS, which is a large current is delivered through a wire coil placed in the head. And it can actually get neurons to fire, and they can do different things. Sometimes this is used as a kind of an expensive but very reliable treatment for depression. More common now is scanning the brain. You have a PET scan, a positron emission tomography, which records biochemical changes in the brain. You can inject a patient with a glucolysed substance with a harmless radioactive element, which harmless radioactive element sounds like jumbo shrimp or military intelligence. That sounds like an oxymoron, but I guess it works. It is then detected by scanning device and then processed by computers. More common today, though, is an MRI. We use them for all sorts of things to see if ligaments are torn or there's disease or cancer cells. Magnetic resonance imaging. Magnetic fields and radio frequencies cause vibrations in the nuclei of atoms. Computers can then analyze the signals and create images and these cool, wonderful things that we get here from computers, and then doctors can analyze it. It's remarkable what you can do with this. But all of these things can only tell a scientist where things are happening, but not how or why. So it's all a mystery. But without all this technology, we wouldn't know all this stuff on how the parts of the brain do different things. Hope you enjoyed this. Moving on to our next one soon.